just sitting up here. I recorded about 10 minutes of a video and it just deleted. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's probably a sign. It. I need to go to bed. I know I said I was going to bed anyways, but I was just reflecting on just seeing a female's TikTok video, and she was talking about how she was stood up for 3 dates, like consecutively or in a row, whatever. And she was doubting herself, talking about, am I not worth dating? I'm like, oh my girl, get yourself together. Where's that newspaper I'm gonna roll up like Edna off the Incredibles? Pull yourself together. Like, come, girl, it's not you. Don't let somebody else's actions be a reflection of who you are. Know who you are. But this is one of the reasons why I don't date anyways, because the dating pool is a cesspool full of piss and crap, and I don't want no parts. But I love myself. I'm in a relationship with myself, and it's going great. I think this is the one for me. This is the one that's going to work. Franchise player. But anyways, it took a long time to get here. My battery literally is about to die. That's why the video that I just recorded did not save. And so therefore, anyways, nah, I don't date, I network. But it's more to it than that. And I can elaborate and expound on that on a later time. But I don't want to go through another 10 minutes because I just did. And it was so good, but it's okay. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great evening. I'm doing good. I was also talking about childhood trauma in that video that was deleted. Keep emphasizing that because that was so unnecessary. But I know a lot of content creators and people who edit videos for like a living and stuff. They go through stuff like this too. I'm just starting out and I'm just literally just having fun on my phone. I don't know about like YouTubing and TikToking and all that stuff like that. So I'm sure they recorded a lengthy video and it just disappeared or whatever on them. I've heard them talk about their stories. So anyways, I was just saying, know your worth. I decided not to date a long time ago. Not anymore, because it's so much in society and the societal norms where they push, oh, you have to be with somebody to be somebody, which is a load of crap. Being single is great. It's not a curse. A lot of people don't think that way though, because what's pushed down our throats, like you have to get married and have babies, and to be single is not acceptable in society. It's more acceptable now than it was back then when we were growing up. Like, I remember remember sitting in church one time, and the pastor literally, I was a young adult, maybe 20, 21. Whew, help. Ooh, I'm going to do a series on church trauma too. But anyway, so the pastor was like, everybody lay your hands on your single friends next to you, in front of you, around you, and pray for that spouse to come into their life. Pray. For those of y'all who have been religious or been in church settings, y'all understand. And so, everybody's laying hands all on me, my forehead, how the prayer circles do, and laying hands on my shoulders and on my back and all that, praying for a spouse to come, praying. And I was into the church heavily at that time. So they're crying and praying, and I was crying and praying. Oh, where's my husband, Lord? I laugh at that now because, baby, if a husband comes, great, I guess. And if he doesn't, hallelujah. I love me, and I love my company, and I love my space. Too much to share that with somebody. I'm not willing to give that up. So, I probably won't marry, and if I do marry, it'll be on my terms. Like, we'll have to have separate spaces, because I'm not moving in with nobody. I don't want to. And ain't nobody moving in with me. So, when you single for a while, you get used to your ways. But there's more psychology into what I'm saying. Like I said a lot in that previous video that was deleted. I'm not over it. But it's okay. Let me go before my phone dies out. But have a great evening. And my goodness, this lighting. Woo! This hair. I'm sorry. I'm having a great evening, but it's time to wrap it up, and I'll talk more about dating, relationships, and all this stuff. Maybe that topic irritates me, but a lot of people think they have to be in a relationship to be a whole person. Baby, you a whole person by yourself. Be in love with yourself, and then if somebody comes along, they'll join you. But it's more to that, and it took me a long time to get to where I am, in that mental space, because a lot of people used to pray. It used to say, "Pray for your spouse so you don't be alone." But baby, my aloneness is peace. It's solitude. But it's so much to expound on. Like, that's a whole series that needs to be made. So maybe if I'm interested, I'll just get into talking about it. But right now, I gotta go before my phone dies.